Following Hungarian elections, there is a new momentum, and I expect a positive decision on the 90 billion loan in the next 24 hours. Ministers also urged to rapidly move forward with the 20 sanctions package. We should also revisit long-blocked decisions, including opening negotiation clusters with Ukraine, also the European Peace Facility Weapons Fund. Also, we should revisit sanctions that have been on the table and not agreed before, but also we should move on with the new sanctions package. EU remains Ukraine's biggest supporter, in addition to the military and financial support. Also, our EU mission has now trained over 90,000 Ukrainian soldiers. Russia's return to the Venice Biennale is morally wrong, and also EU intends to cut its funding. Finally, we will come with proposals to restrict former Russian combatants' entry to the European Union by the time of June European Council. Ceasefire in Iran and Lebanon largely hold, but they come with a rapidly nearing expiration date. If the fighting resumes tonight, it will come at a very large cost for all, and that is why it is important that the next round of talks happens. Lebanon is paying a heavy price for a war it did not choose. We heard today from Prime Minister Salam about Lebanon's peace talks with Israel and its efforts to lift the country out of Hezbollah's grip. There are too many civilians that have lost their lives in this war. Now on the relations with Israel. Some member states today proposed a full or partial suspension of the EU association agreement, as well as for restrictions on trade coming from settlement, and others were expressing their opposition to such proposals. Given that the suspension of the association agreement needs unanimity, there was no support for this needed in the room. The European Commission has now proposed a full resumption of its 1978 cooperation agreement with Syria. We will discuss further support next month when we host Foreign Minister of Syria for the EU-Syria high-level dialogue. Didn't see the shifting of positions in the room regarding the suspension of the agreement. Yes, there were new proposals on the table regarding the trade, so I promised to take this back to the Commissioner of Trade, because in order to discuss that, if you look at the legal provisions, then we need an Commission proposal on the table. So I will take that back. We expect an agreement in 24 hours. So I don't want to jinx it. I hope that everything goes well, because we have seen some turns in this file. But this is the agreement that we had in December, and also, resuming this is a promise that Ukraine made. So hopefully all the obstacles are removed. I may look like an oil expert, but I'm definitely not giving you an answer whether the oil will flow now, because I'm not an expert. What I can say is that, the promise was made by Ukraine, and that was the obstacle for our Hungarian colleagues, Slovakian colleagues. So this is the promise. It should not derail the decision. Thank you. If you ask me the date of the 20 sanctions package, then I say it's long overdue. So I hope that we can move fast, considering the new momentum we have. We have also taken the approach that we are working regarding the sanctions on shadow fleet on a rolling basis, so we are not putting together big packages, but as soon as we know about the ships, we're going to put them on. But of course, also there were ministers raising today also new ideas for the 21st package of sanctions once the 20th package is adopted.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.